So here's the thing. A couple of weeks ago, I was going through a couple of old boxes of camping equipment, very old boxes of camping equipment, and I came across this. Some of you will know what this is, most of you will not. It is a Svea 123 stove, which I purchased in 1969, and which, as far as I know, I last used in 1970. I used it a lot in 1969 and 70 as I traveled, and I put it away and I forgot about it. And it still has fuel in it. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Now today, we focus on lightweight stuff, titanium stoves, fancy feast stoves, alcohol stoves, Emberlit firefly stoves out of titanium that burn wood. But there probably is a place somewhere in our kit for something that's durable, that lasts a long time and is always ready to go. So, the question I have is this nearly 50-year-old piece of merchandise, it's 2019 right now, going to work after being stored with no attention paid to it, no new fuel added, no nothing done to it, after almost 50 years? We'll find out in a minute. And if it does, I'm going to suggest to you that it would make a good addition to a emergency kit that you always needed to have at the ready. So I'm going to set this up in a second. We'll go through the steps and see if it lights. Stay tuned. So it appears that part of what I told you folks is not true. I told you there was fuel left in this, but apparently the guy who put this away in my house, meaning me, apparently drained the fuel out of it before he put it away. Probably a good practice. So I had to go put some fuel in it. I did that. We're going to try it out in a minute, see if it lights, see what happens. Hang on. So I have here a little eyedropper that I carry with it. You can get fuel for preheating by just warming the base and letting a little trickle down. I think it's faster and more efficient just to use an eyedropper. That's what I'm going to do to preheat it. Fill up the little fuel cup down here. And fire it up for preheat. It's a little windy today, so I'm not sure exactly how well this is going to work. We'll find out pretty quickly. I remember that sound. Just going. I can put a little water on to heat. I'll use the original little aluminum cup that came with it. I probably should have put a windscreen up for it. So it took off. It's running pretty well. We got a 15 to 17 mile an hour wind out here today, which isn't helping things, but it's in about 3 or 4 minutes cut the water up to a soft boil. The old sound I remember from days of yore. It's got a light boil going. That's a full rolling boil. I'm going to shut it down. And I remember the peaceful lack of noise that comes when you shut it off. So I suppose the point is that after nearly 50 years, 49 plus, it still works fine. Probably just as well. The fuel wasn't left in it. Is it light? No. It's a lot heavier than a Trangia. Certainly a lot heavier than, say, a Fancy Feast or titanium stoves. But it works. It's reliable. And maybe something like that ought to be in your kit if you want to be long-term prepared. Thanks. See you next time.